Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? We are creeping it real in the month of October. Somebody join in. Come on to my room. Wait a minute. Oh, they automatically join. Good evening. We are creeping it real in the month of October, learning how to do your own credentialing, coding, and claims. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm on 3 or 4 different platforms. So I'm looking here, listening on Clubhouse. We're on Zoom. We're on Facebook. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Creeping It Real in the month of October, learning how to do your own credentialing, coding, and quantity. So, this is me. I'm Dr. Sheila Fales, a nurse practitioner. You have to know I do not even celebrate Halloween, but right here is a picture of me as the bride of Chucky. There we go. So why do you want to know about medical billing, coding, and credentialing? Have you had a bad experience? Are you new business owner, just curious about it? Why do you want to learn about medical billing and coding and credentialing? What is your why? Yes, it's easy to go ahead and hire a company. This is actually a pretty good rate, and I wouldn't mind giving them a call, but it's nothing like knowing for yourself, knowing how to do it. If you're starting out, keeping your costs at a minimum. So it's nothing wrong with hiring somebody. There's nothing like knowing how to do it on your own. And so my story is I signed up with Athena. I'll share their name. Paid them $600 to get on board for medical billing. Paid my money. Oh, they said, okay, well, send us this, send us your fee schedule, send us your statements, send us your. So I was like, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, what is a fee schedule? So it kind of threw me off. I said, oh, my goodness, I can't do it. So didn't get my money back, never got on board, because pretty much I was going to be doing all the work. But we'll talk about those things that they wanted me to get that I knew nothing about. Disclaimer, I'm going to tell you about my experiences, what worked for me. I have my own clinical practice, and I do all of my own billing. No, I am not a certified biller. I will not tell you what the schools teach you. I may not use correct terminology, but I will tell you what worked for me and what will work for you. I learned and taught myself. Guess what? If I can do it, you can do it too. And I can save you a lot of time and money. I thought about, even with that fee schedule, I got so discouraged, it probably took me, I ain't gonna tell you how, probably a year to get comfortable with that correct terminology and what I needed to do. So what you need to get started, you need to register your business, you need an address, you need a telephone number, a fax, NPI number, EIN number, and a bank account. Pretty simple. I got approved with Medicare with my home address. It's been said that that's not recommended. I've never had any problem with that. So where are you? Do you have all your, put a 1 in the chat if you have all of your numbers and want to get started. Number 2, you're credentialed already with somebody. Number 3,
my supply goes down.
Number 3, if you are signed up with EMR or a clearinghouse already. And number 4, if you've submitted a claim before. So terms you will learn or need to know. Clearinghouses, what's the EOB, what's the EFT, what's the ERA, what's remittance, PICOs, claim form. We're providers, so we do professional claims. We do Part B. What is your MAC? It's your local contractor used to submit claims to Medicare. You'll learn about types of insurances, know the difference between Medicare, Medicaid, the government programs, the Medicare Advantage programs, Aetna, Viva. You got the private one, Cigna. You'll know that Health Springs is a component of Cigna. Even learn about HRSA, which was the uninsured fund that we were able to submit claims for COVID. So who is this for? I'm a nurse, so I kind of cater to nurses, nurse practitioners, nursing assistants. But look at all these Part B providers that are able to submit a claim. If you have friends or know someone, social workers, psychologists, clinical nurse specialists, you all can submit your own claims and get paid. Chiropractors, clinics, labs, pharmacies, X-ray personnel, you can submit your own claims and get paid. So when you learn how to code, there is so much that you can do. Okay, for telehealth, do you know that's all that you need for telehealth is a telephone? I do it every day. I call the patient, and if you know how to bill, you can start your practice calling patients, of course, getting permission. You're going to submit that claim and let them know that you completed a telehealth phone call. House calls. Go see a patient, you're able to submit that claim and change your place of business to a resident. Annual wellness visits. You can get paid $250 to $300 per patient if you know the right code. Chronic care management. You know you can get paid for making phone calls to your patient once a month. That's a work at home job that can be done. You can do it, or you can hire somebody. There's a whole list of things you can do. Don't get me started on flu vaccines and COVID vaccines. Once you learn how to code that, it's going to be all the same. So how do you know what to charge for? This is what I freaked out about. A fee schedule. And so pretty much it's based on your locality. You literally can Google how much the so-and-so pay. I go to the CMS website and type in the code, and it will let you know how much that they will pay you. I go to the Blue Cross Blue Shield website as well. And I think that's in every state. You can use that in whatever state that you are in. Go in and type in your code, and it will let you know how much you're willing to, how much you can get paid for what you do. The claim form 1500 is what we submit our claims on. I freaked out about that. I like, where do I get this form? I need that form. I looked in Office Depot. They were telling me I need the original with the red. You guys, you can Google this form and download it. That's what all your claims will go on. But once you become electronic, the form will be automatically generated, even with your EMR or your clearinghouse. So who do you submit your claims to? I just said it. If you have an EMR, that's the most simple way. You're able to document and send it straight through. I use a clearinghouse, and I go to each individual website. You can go to Blue Cross Blue Shield, register for an account, and submit a claim. You do not have to be credentialed to submit a claim. Oh, here we go. I tried to find friendly Halloween pictures. This is a trick and a treat. Get a collaborating physician, even if you are not in a state that requires one. Some insurance is like dealing with the physician. Okay, that's what we are. We're not there yet. So even if you do not require one, I recommend getting one. Trick and treat. If you are a nurse practitioner, you're gonna have 3 steps. You're gonna get your business credential, get your physician credential, and then you're gonna do yourself. That's 3 different processes. That's why some people pay credentialers, but you actually can do it yourself. Are you ready to begin? See, that's a cute Halloween picture. If you can read that, I recommend using your home address. Mobile is a way to go. You open yourself up to do so many things. with the clinics, vaccine clinics, going into different facilities. Roster billing, and we are in a public health emergency. So you may be easier to get credentialed. So I recommend starting today. Now is the time. We're coming up to the end of the year. Think about the end of the year, numbers change, licenses. So I recommend doing it before the end of the year. We're in COVID. Things are easier to get through. Public health emergency, they say it may end in January, but I think they're giving you a year after it actually ends to have a little leeway with telehealth and house calls and those type of things. This is about the public health emergency. Oh, what does this say? Okay, you guys get in with Medicare. They are giving temporary privileges. They are letting you in their system. Once you get in Medicare, you are good. They actually have a provider enrollment hotline that you can call, and they may walk you through how to get in with Medicare. They have a provider enrollment open house every first Tuesday of the month. This is the time to get it. Hope I'm motivating you. I can help you step by step. I think it took me a year to get my first claim through. I will offer 1 to 2 hour sessions weekly for 4 weeks. I can get you a claim submitted in 30 days. Like I said, you do not have to be credentialed with a insurance payer to submit a claim. Oh, those little notes I made for myself. Is it not going back? So are there any questions? Oh, I see it and saved some of my slides. I see it now. Nope, that is not the cause. I'm trying to go back. Are there any questions? So if you have any questions, visit the page, drshishinp.com. Oh, I can't show my last picture. Well, I had Freddie, Jason, and Michael Myers. He didn't save it. So thank you for joining in. Feel free to email me. What's my email? rangercare@aol.com. Facebook page, Dr. Shishi NP. All right, you all have a good night. This music playing. I want to play music. Well, good night.